Welcome back, guys, to the Knottie Spider channel. I do apologize for this so you guys do know that my stance here is messing up. Okay, like it has messed up, it's bad, whatever, we know it. Let's just move forward and let's not mind her. I'm gonna buy a new stance soon, so we're not gonna have to worry about that anymore. I did want to put that in. Let me make sure. So week 3 week 3 with the Artist Way course book and morning pages. So today I did read, well, not today, yesterday. Today's Tuesday, and usually on Sundays is our days that we read this book. On Sundays we read the course book, we do the activities, and we start our morning pages for the new week. Now, I skipped 1 week, guys, because I got a lot of orders. I had a lot of other things to do, mostly orders. Literally orders, preparing for my live stream, because honestly, my orders and my live streams are my main priority right now. I'm not gonna be able to pay my bills, so I gotta focus on my career at hand, and that is my orders and my live streaming. So I didn't have a chance to read this stuff, and yeah. Okay, so moving forward, I am very happy with what I read during week 3. Everything. Week 1 was such a beautiful, was very useful. Everything that I read. Week 2 was a little bit more detailed and more like I need to focus on, applying those things to my real life. And every week is about applying what they teach you to your daily life, to your actual real life. But on week 3, it said a bunch of very necessary, every week, right? But this week was very special. Week 3 is recovering a sense of power. So week 1 was recovering a sense of safety. Week 2 was recovering a sense of identity. And week 3, recovering a sense of power. So I highlighted a few things because I find them to be very important for me and very important for you guys. So we're going to dive into week 3, and I'm going to point out everything that I highlighted. That way you guys can get a better sense of like what I read, because I feel like the highlighted parts are the parts that really stood out to me and that can help me and help others, obviously, right? And also, not to mention, week 3 was a smaller chapter, if I could be honest. Well, it felt smaller, but okay. So week 3, this week may find you dealing with unaccustomed bursts of energy and sharp peaks of anger, joy, and grief. You are coming into your power as the illusory hold of your previously accepted limits is shaken. You will be asked to consciously experiment with spiritual open-mindedness. Go bring your stuff.
You're reading out loud?
Just really quickly, I'm going to record this and then I'm going to end it.
I want to lay down and relax.
I said, you already slept more than 8 hours. Go relax and I'm going to call you when I'm done then.
Love you.
Love you. Okay. So the very first topic that this week started with is anger. Now, anger, when we hear anger, when we hear the word anger, we think of dysfunctional, we think of bad, we think of negative, You know what I'm saying? Anger has a negative, how do you say it? A negative perspective to it. I don't know how to say it, but when we hear anger, someone's angry, we think of negative. So what this week teaches us is that what we do with our anger is stuff it, deny it, bury it, block it, hide it, lie about it, medicate it, muffle it, and ignore it. We do everything but listen to it. Anger is meant to be listened to. Anger is a voice, a shout, a plea, a demand. Anger is meant to be respected. Why? Because anger is a map. Anger shows us what our boundaries are. Anger shows us where we want to go. It lets us see where we've been and lets us know we haven't liked it. Now, this is very powerful because it's so true. Most of us, when we get angry, we either burst out and we just lash out. Some of us stuff it in and bury it and just feel bad the entire day and bitter. And then we wonder, why am I feeling so bad? It's because we're not listening to our anger, and our anger is trying to tell us something about ourselves. For example, she gives examples. She's like, I can't believe it. I had this idea for a play 3 years ago and she's gone and written it. This anger says, stop procrastinating. Ideas don't get opening nights. Finished plays do. Start writing. So basically, when we see someone with our idea, we're like, what the heck? I had that idea. Why are they over here stealing my ideas? But in reality, you never even did anything. You didn't work on it. You didn't bring that idea to fruition, and now you're mad that someone else is doing it. So instead of getting mad or shoving that anger away, we should really pay attention. Why am I angry here? Really analyze. Step back and analyze. Why am I angry? What is it that I want from this situation? Oh, it's because I want this. In the beginning, we're not going to find answers to our questions, to our anger. But with practice, we're going to start realizing because most of us don't like to take accountability, guys. Most of us do not like to take accountability, which makes the process so much harder. It makes the process so much harder. That's why it takes us longer to learn and to overcome things, because we're over here. No, I don't care. I'm not jealous. But in reality, just step back and really think, are you jealous? If so, why? What should you do about it? How should you overcome it? Let's do it. Let's do something about it. Instead, we're like, nah, it doesn't apply to me. And then you shove it and you turn around and you go about your day, and now you have not worked on it. Now your project is just sitting in the back of your brain, and someone else is going to come with that idea and do it, and then you're going to feel pissed off again. Take accountability. Jealousy is a disease. But listen to that jealousy. Why am I jealous right now? Why do I feel like this? What should I do about it? Make a plan. Write it down, brainstorm, and then put it into play. Make it come to fruition. Don't just write it. Writing it down is a very good step, a very good first step. But if you're just writing it down and not doing anything about it, then you're not going to see a difference in your life. Okay, so another thing I highlighted is anger is our friend. Not a nice friend, not a gentle friend, but a very, very loyal friend. This is very, very powerful. Like I said, a lot of people, when we think of anger, we think of negativity. But in reality, that anger in us, that emotion, is trying to communicate something to us. And most of the time, it's because we want to do something about it. We want to do something, and we need to listen to it. And that's why we're angry, because we haven't done anything about it. We're not listening to what our anger is trying to tell us. And once we start listening to it, start doing something about it, start setting a game plan and making that game plan come to fruition, then we will succeed. Slowly but surely. And a lot of us want to succeed now. We want to see a difference now. But in reality, that's not how it is, honey. It takes time. It takes time. But you gotta start now. Or else, 5 years from now, you're gonna be like, dang, I should have freaking done it 5 years ago. And then you're gonna continue to say that, dang, I should have started 5 years ago. Dang, I should have. Just start now. And then 5 years from now, you're gonna be like, thank God I started 5 years ago. Don't make that mistake. Because I know for me, guys, 5 years ago, 6 years now, but last year is when I started this entire content creation live streaming journey. Last year. But 5 years prior to that, I had been telling myself, okay, 5 years prior to that, I had been telling myself that I wanted to be a content creator. I wanted to get on the camera and vlog. That's what I would tell myself, that I wanted to get on the camera and vlog. And for 5 freaking years, I didn't do it because I was afraid of judgment. I was afraid of failure. I was afraid of not succeeding. I was afraid of wasting my energy and just getting let down by rejection, from the society's rejection, from, I was just afraid. And 5 years passed. I'm here now, and I'm starting my journey, right, of being a content creator and an artist. And I tell myself, dang, man, those 5 years ago when I had this thought of becoming this, I should have took action, because I would have probably seen a difference now. And a part of me regrets it. A part of me regrets that I didn't start 5 years ago when I had the thoughts. Because I know that if I would have started 5 years ago, I would have seen a difference today. I would have seen growth today in my content creation. But now I tell myself, at least I'm starting now. At least I have started already. Because 5 years from today, I'm gonna be thankful that I started, instead of just wishing that I would have started. Oh, I should have started those 5 years ago. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense, because sometimes I don't be making sense. So another important topic that she talks about is synchronicity. Synchronicity, guys. Oh my gosh. Answered prayers are scary. Watch out for what you pray for. You just might get it. She talks about how most of us just say, what a coincidence. Oh my God, what a coincidence. But in reality, it's God who is blessing us. There is a higher power. And this is what I love about this book, that it's a spiritual path to higher creativity. So it's very spiritual. Everything that she talks about is very spiritual. And she talks about how a lot of us cannot accept the fact that we do have a helping hand, God. That there is someone out there helping us. That our ancestors are helping us with our artistry. or people, the older people out there that are not living here in the physical world are helping us reach our goals because they were once an artist too. That artist, the art is passed down, is what she says. And to listen to synchronicities. Don't just rub it off, oh, it's a coincidence. No, it's synchronicity. It's the universe speaking to you. It's God speaking to you. It's the angels. It's the spiritual realm communicating with us that what we're doing is good. That what we're doing, we're on the right path. And I could kid you not, guys. Ever since I started this journey, my artist journey, my content creation, my live streaming, my influencer, whatever you could call it, I've been seeing so many synchronicities happen. And most of them is through angel numbers. Everyone has different ways, but definitely mine is angel numbers. And oh my gosh, it's incredible how many angel numbers that I see every day. And I see repeatedly, like 777. I see it everywhere. I see it in license plates. I see it in addresses. I see it in receipts. I see it in social media. I see it in books. I see it everywhere. And I see 111, 1111, 332, 333, 222, 444, 555, 666, 888, 999, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. I see so many. So many. But the ones I've been seeing lately is 777, 111, and 1111. And recently, 555 and 444. And I know it's not just a coincidence, girl. Deep down, you know when these synchronicities start happening in your life, a lot of us like to think they're coincidences. It's easier that way. It's just a coincidence. But when it happens so freaking much, to the point that you feel freaking crazy. You feel like, oh my God, what the heck? I know it's you, God. I know it's you, God. Guys. I just know that I'm not alone in this journey. I know God is here. And I know I can't see Him physically, but I could feel Him, and I see His signs. And only some people that don't understand will think I'm crazy, and that's fine. I've had family members think that I was crazy. Oh, brujeria. But they don't get my relationship with God. They do not know my relationship with God, and no one's gonna know my relationship with God. Only me and God know our relationship with each other. I'm not here living to prove, look at my relationship with God, guys. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to build a great relationship with my Diosito lindo and to make my dreams come true while I'm alive. And I know the messages He gives me. I know the synchronicities that happen to me. And I know that it's coming from the higher power. I know it's God. I know it's the universe. I know it's the angels. I know it's the spiritual realm. I know I'm not alone. And I know they are helping me. And I know some of you know what I'm talking about. And when you know you're not alone in this, and the spiritual realm, God, the angels, spirits, are helping you, and they're speaking to you, communicating with you through synchronicities, whew, it is powerful. It is powerful. And I just wish everyone can experience this. But only the ones who truly have faith will experience it. You know? And that's It's very powerful and beautiful. Another thing I highlighted, I have learned as a rule of thumb never to ask whether you can do something. Say instead that you are doing it. Then fasten your seatbelt. The most remarkable things will follow. Think about it. If we're like, I want to become a big crochet artist. That's like you telling yourself that you're not there yet. That you need some work to do. And obviously most of us, we do. But when you switch it around and say, I am a big crochet artist. I am a successful crochet artist. It just feels different. It feels so powerful to say that. And manifestation is all about affirmations, how you think, your thoughts, what you say to yourself, how you communicate with yourself, to others. So when you start switching up the words to I am this, I am that, the manifestations are gonna come. And she's saying fasten up that seatbelt because it's gonna get crazy. And I can truly feel it. Just say it. Say I am a successful blank. And you just feel this, like, maybe in the beginning for some of you who aren't used to affirmations, it'll feel kind of like goofy. But the more you practice it, the more you'll realize why affirmations are so powerful and so useful. So just say it with me. I am a successful artist. I am a successful artist. I am a successful content creator. It just feels amazing. Okay, let's continue reading. So another thing I highlighted. We like to pretend it is hard to follow our heart's dreams. The truth is, it is difficult to avoid walking through the many doors that will open. Again, we like to pretend it is hard to follow our heart's dreams. The truth is, it is difficult to avoid walking through the many doors that will open. This is very, very important, guys. Very, very important. And I feel like a lot of us suffer from this. I'm one of them who suffers from this. I remember when a door opened for me, per se, and my anxiety shot up through the roof. Anxiety. And I was about to lose out in that opportunity because of my anxiety, because I was so scared, because I don't know, why would they choose me? Why me? I'm not capable of that. They made a wrong decision, wrong choice. And it's because we're just so scared of these doors to open on us and for us to walk through those doors, because we don't know if it's gonna end up well for us, or whatever the case may be. Guys, this is very important. It's very important. We got to still believe in our craft, in our creation, in our artistry, even when those doors open for us. We must not back down and doubt ourselves. We've been working so hard to doubt ourselves when the door opens. Come on now. It's easier said than done, but we gotta at least be aware that this is what happens and we must overcome it. So another one is that she mentions, another topic here is shame. And this one is very powerful. So, bad reviews are a prime source of shame for many artists. The truth is, many reviews do aim at creating shame in an artist. Again, bad reviews are a prime source of shame for many artists. The truth is, many reviews do aim at creating shame in an artist. So when when we create art and people talk crap about our art, they leave a bad review, they make us feel bad. You should have done it like this, you should have done that, blah 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 blah. Most of those people want to make you feel shameful for your art so that you get discouraged and you don't keep on going. And I could name so many people that have tried to do this to me ever since I started this journey. In the beginning, it was okay. I didn't have any haters. But as I'm getting bigger and I keep on showing up and I keep on growing, I'm getting a few haters now. And I know they aim to make me feel bad and to make me stop from what I'm doing. But truth is, I'm not here to get approval from other people. I'm not here seeking validation from other people. I'm just here to share my art. I'm here to share my art, and I'm here to grow as an individual so I can help others out in art. I love what I do. I love sharing. I love talking to the camera. I love editing. I love content creation. I'm doing ultimately what I love. I'm not here seeking validation. And when these people try to say, you need God. Last week, some freaking girl commented on one of my videos, you need God. And I was just like, first of all, I don't respond to negative reviews or negative comments because there's no way you're gonna convince these people. And at the same time, girl, go right ahead and think that of me. I don't. It sucks that you're saying those things and you're making me look like that, or you're trying to make me look like that type of person. But there's no way that I'm gonna go back and forth with a loser like you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go back and forth with a loser. And in reality, it just makes her look bad. If I need God, sweetie, then what does that make you? If you're over here judging people like if you're God, you're not God, homegirl. Sit your butt down and be humble. Because you're not God to be judging people and telling people that they need God. You're just a little girl who needs help. And stop being a hater and jealous. Sorry guys. That message was for her. But, that comment that she did, a lot of people would feel bad and discouraged. And oh my God, I don't want this image. Sorry for the barks, guys. I have my own dogs and the neighbor's dogs. They're everywhere. So yeah, that comment, most people will feel discouraged and they will stop what you're doing. But in reality, I have pretty thick skin, and little comments like that, as long as you know who you are and you believe in yourself, you're confident. All these comments ain't shit. They're not shit. And a lot of these people do that to shame you, because remember, shame is a source. Bad reviews, bad comments is a source of shame for many artists, and shame can really bring an artist down from achieving success, from thriving, from growing, if they let that source of shame get to them. Another thing, I saw some woman talking about how she got a really bad review on one of her products. She's a crochet artist too. And it's crazy because the bad review that she received was something very unnecessary from the customer. The customer should have known what she was buying prior to buying it. But she bought it and left a bad review about the product, when in reality she should have been known what she was getting herself into, because everything that she needed to know about that product was in the description, in the picture itself. But this review, this person that made a review, had no picture, anonymous page. It just seemed like this person was out to get this individual, this artist, was out to like bring her shop down, bring herself down, bring the artist down. And what did the artist do? She said, no, I'm gonna pick myself back up and I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. And that's how we should all be. One bad review, 2 bad reviews, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 does not determine our art, does not determine our value in this artistry, in this artist industry, does not determine that we're a bad artist, that we're a good artist. What we make, what we feel from the inside, our own value, our own perspective of ourselves, our own confidence, our own love that we put into our craft, art, is what determines the value of our art, of our, it's what determines the value of our art. Not these people. Because that's what a lot of people do. They want to shame you so you can stop doing what you're doing. And I feel like, the more that you're growing, a lot of people tend to do that. And I could only speak for myself. I see it happening a lot to me. But that's why I don't depend on no one when it comes to my art. I just depend on me. Because ain't nobody gonna treat me like that. Because then they try to treat you like that. And if you depend on people and they're not there anymore, you're fucked. Anyways, another thing that I highlighted. Shamed by such criticism, an artist may become blocked or stop sending work out into the world when we receive bad criticism. Does this mean no criticism? No. It means learning where and when to seek out right criticism. So she's talking about how criticism is good and bad for us. Certain people that criticize us, we should not listen to them. But there's certain criticism that is valid and that we should listen to. And another thing I highlighted before we continue going. At these times, we must be very firm with ourselves and not pick up the first doubt. We simply cannot allow the first negative thinking to take hold. Taking in the first doubt is like picking up the first drink for an alcoholic. So what she's trying to say is, when these criticizers come at us and they're like, that's horrible. Oh, you should have done this. And if we're over here like, should I have? Oh my God. Is it terrible? Is it horrible? That is when the spiral begins. And that is when you can become blocked as an artist. And that is how you will stop sharing your art into the world. Because one dumb criticizer, one dumb critique, unuseful, useless critique is what made you doubt yourself. And as soon as you doubt yourself, you're done. Just like the first drink can mess up an alcoholic. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, guys. Because the antidote for shame is self-love and self-praise. So when you're feeling shameful, right? And someone made a bad critique about you, or they criticized you bad. The antidote for shame is self-love and self-praise. So an example that the author did was she went for a walk because she received a bad review that made her feel really bad about her play, a play that she was working on. So it made her feel better about that review. She went for a walk through Rock Creek Park. She prayed. She made a list for herself about past compliments and good reviews. She did not tell herself it doesn't matter, but she told herself you will heal. So when we come across these bad critiques that make us feel like a little bit of self-doubt, we need to stop ourselves immediately. Stop thinking, because as soon as you think that, you think of self-doubt, or you start doubting yourself, that is when you're basically done. And you're going to spiral down, and you're going to become blocked again as an artist. And you're not going to want to share your art. You're going to be doubtful, and you're not going to feel like you could do it no more. So as soon as you feel like that, you need to do what you do. Then, do your favorite things. Go out. Make a list about everything, all your compliments, the good reviews that you've had, to outweigh that negative review. And don't tell yourself it doesn't matter, because then those feelings are going to come back. And you're going to be like, it does matter. So instead, just learn and tell yourself that it's okay and that you will heal. That it's okay to get bad reviews and that you will heal from it. Okay, last one, guys. I think. Oh, we're almost done. Damn, I'm talking a lot. So she says, dealing with criticism. Pointed criticism, if accurate, often gives the artist an inner sense of relief. Aha! Useful criticism ultimately leaves us with one more puzzle piece of our work. One more puzzle piece for our work. So to differentiate the bad criticism from the good criticism, the good criticism makes us feel like, oh my God, aha, yes, this is what I was missing. Thank you. And the bad criticism, on the other hand, leaves us with a feeling of being bludgeoned. Let me search up what that means. Feeling of being bullied. As a rule, it is withering and shaming in tone, ambiguous in content, personal, inaccurate, or a blanket in condemnation. There's nothing to be gleaned from response. Okay, so pretty much useful criticism, the good criticism, makes us feel like, yes, I needed to hear that. I was missing that puzzle piece to my art. Aha, yes, thank you. Bad criticism makes us feel like, oh my God, like bullied, bad, shameful, self-doubt. That's the bad criticism. Learn the difference. So as soon as you feel like that, don't listen to that bad criticism. Move forward. And don't listen to it. Do not believe it. As soon as you start listening to it, you start to listen to it. Repeat it in your head. Believe it, you're done. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. So she made us do a little bit of exercise work, which I loved. And the very last topic that she talks about is growth. So, growth is 2 steps forward and 1 step back. You are capable of great things on Tuesday, but on Wednesday, you may slide backward. This is normal. This is so powerful because it's true. One day I feel like, oh my God, I have so much energy, ideas, I'm on it. Well, the next day I'm just like drained and not feeling it and not feeling good. And I feel like, dang, why? A little unmotivated. But she says it's normal and it's okay. So guys, whenever you feel like that, just know all artists feel like that. You know, they're not always on this high horse. They have their downfalls, their down days too, where they just feel drained. And that's okay. But what we can do is practice being kind to ourselves in small, concrete ways. For example, eating a good meal, exercising, putting on our favorite socks, putting on some nice socks, eating our favorite snack, going out for a walk, brushing your hair. I know she says it too. It sounds very like soft and like you're babying yourself, but you must baby yourself in order for you to grow and feel good. She says it here, wait. You will need to make a commitment to quiet time. You need to make a habit of checking in with yourself several times a day. Ask yourself how you are feeling. If you are doing something very hard, promise yourself a break and a treat afterward. Gotta baby yourself, girl. Yes, I am asking you to baby yourself. We believe to be artists, we must be tough, cynical, and intellectually chilly. Leave that to the critics. As a creative being, you will be more productive when coaxed than when bullied. So, and it's true. It's so true. When I suffered from my super severe depression last year, went to this group therapy. They basically asked us a series of questions, right? All of us. And basically what I learned is that the way that I treated myself was horrible. Any little thing, I'm dumb, I'm stupid. Sometimes I say it, right? But like, I truly believed it back in the day. I'm an idiot. Damn, man, I'm dumb. Instead of, it's okay, we make mistakes, girl. It's okay, don't worry about it. Next time, you do better. Learn from today. You know? Or, just things like that, guys. Even food. We gotta take care of ourselves. Exercise. Like, I was lazy too. 5 years ago, I was a gym head. After year 2020, I hated exercise. I stopped exercising. I was just drinking and working. And I stopped exercising and I didn't want to exercise anymore. I got lazy. I got fat. And I got more depressed than ever. Go figure. But once I started taking care of myself, you know, washing my face, detoxifying it, drinking water. Oh, I need to drink water. It's good for me. Even though I hate it. But it's good for me and for my soul. Little things. Oh, I'm going to eat healthy today. A healthy little meal. Things like that. Taking care of your temple. Little things like that, guys, really shapes our reality of how we feel about ourselves, how we treat ourselves. Once we treat ourselves so good and kind and beautifully, we treat others better. We treat others good too. So it takes practice. If you're not doing that now, just practice little by little. Literally, I was there too, where I didn't do none of this shit. I thought it was dumb. But I fell into really deep depression. And I have no choice but to fucking try it. And I tried it. And I loved it. And I haven't looked back. But for so long, I was very unhappy. I lost happiness. I forgot what happiness was. But now I've learned. And I'm not going back. No ma'am. No ma'am. So, this was a long episode, guys. I went in, but I really liked this chapter. This chapter really kept it real. Every chapter is very real, as you can see. But this chapter, like, really just really. I'm tired. No, this chapter really helped me out, guys. I loved every single thing about it, as you guys can see. I'm just really loving this book, guys. Please get it, and let's follow along with it together. Let's have a little book club. So, I'm gonna write on my morning pages. I try to wake up early, guys, but I get so tired in the morning. I'm not even gonna lie. I get very tired in the morning. And, what did I say? What did I say? Synchronicities, guys. Listen to them. They're real. God is real. But okay. I'm gonna write my morning pages and then I'm gonna get started with my art. I need to record some videos too. I need to film. So I'm probably gonna film a little bit and then we'll call it a day. Anyways, love you guys. Have a good one. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video. If you made it this far, thank you. If you didn't, pues you're not gonna hear this part. But yeah, guys, just remember to stay positive, and we got this. Take it day by day, and hopefully, you know, something was useful to you to help you in your artistry. And don't give up, because we are truly artists. We just have to really truly believe in ourselves, because if we don't, then no one will. With that being said, I'll see you in the next week. Make sure you follow me here. Make sure you support me on all my other platforms. And don't forget that I do go on live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays at 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on TikTok. I will be going on live on Twitch eventually, so I will give you guys details on that. And I will be hopping on the live earlier in the day, but for right now, our set schedule is 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Well, love you guys, and I hope you guys have a good one. Check out the link in the bio if you want more information about my platforms and my social media accounts. Love you.